Hello, I'm Nola and I'd love to welcome you to my channel. This video is for Tuesday, July the 22nd, 2025. So to my new subscribers, thank you so much. I so appreciate you joining this channel, and to my subscribers who have been loyal for a while now, I really appreciate each and every one of you. It adds something to my life and something to my sense of being, because I feel as though I'm really making a difference. Even if I just reach just one of you, it's worth it. So today's topic is they never check on you. I'm speaking on people who just kind of disappear from your life. If you are not the one that is sending the good morning greetings, or if you don't send a greeting or you don't check in, some people will never check on you. And this is something that I want to speak on. So you could go silent for weeks, okay? Your light dimmed, your voice gone, and they wouldn't notice. But post one photo where you're smiling, even if it's fake, and they in your inbox with a quick looking good. In the meantime, you're back and suddenly they need your attention, but they never bother to ask you how you're doing, how you're holding up. They don't reach out when you disappear. They assume you'll resurface eventually. And maybe the hint that you need to take here is that you are too available, right? So they assume that you will resurface eventually, still standing, still giving, still pouring into them, still doing the emotional labor they've never had the courage to do themselves. But the second they need something, the moment they want validation, oh, they know how to find you. Baby, do they know how to find you? Suddenly, your silence becomes a problem. They remember you exist, not because they care, but because they're afraid that they've lost their audience. And then we get those who are constantly fishing for validation. I just don't understand what that's about. There are people who will never ask how you're doing, and even when they know you've been quiet or off or you've withdrawn, right? They'll never ask you how you're doing. But the moment you post that picture, or the moment they post that picture of their dinner or their outfit or their grandkids' drawings, they want applause. Yay, look at me, look what I got, look what I'm doing, right? Look what I made, look what I bought, look what I cooked. Compliment me. Yes, they never miss a chance to show off, but they miss every opportunity to show up. Sad, but it's true. I think many of us experience this because so many of us are nurturers. We love to uplift people and we love to point to other people, and kindness is our currency. Kindness is your currency. You are generous, you're compassionate, and you also deserve and need to be poured into. I have a favorite saying: you cannot pour a cup of tea from an empty teapot. Beloved, you cannot do that. And it's a good thing to grow quiet and pull yourself away. So, as I was saying, they miss every opportunity to show up. Their love language is attention. Is it a love language? I'm just thinking about it. Their currency is validation, but generosity, compassion, or even a little bit of reciprocity, silence. crickets. You've checked on them through surgeries, through breakups, job losses, the loss of pets, the loss of a spouse, parents. You've been there. You're the one that shows up over and over and over again. And still, they will never think to ask, are you okay? I have my notes here, so please forgive me. And when you go silent, they call you distant. Oh, why is she distancing herself? She's very quiet. He's very quiet. They're very quiet. We never hear from them anymore. Why should they or you or I always be the one to reach out? It's a two-way street, right? And so they call you distant as if you're not the one who's disappeared, or as if they are not the ones who have disappeared. And so, in this closing reflection, I want to say this to you, beloved. Yes, the truth. You don't need everyone to clap for you. You don't need a parade every time you get back up. No, you don't. Because I tell you, it's in the darkest times, in the darkest hours, you find the few real people who show up for you, that shine the light on your path, that will help you to get back up on your feet. I speak from experience. I've experienced it. And remember the late Dr. Maya Angelou, who said, when people show you who they are, you must believe them. So yes, you are allowed to pull your energy back. If you're looking for permission, yeah, it is, honey. Pull your energy back. So remember, I said you don't need a parade every time you get back up, but it would be nice, wouldn't it? If the people you show up for over and over again could show up for you too, now and again. Not just when you're glowing, but when you're grieving. Not just when you're thriving, but when you're trying. Check on the people who go quiet. I'm old enough to know, and I've learned over the years, because when I was a little younger, I think, oh, wow, I wonder why they are so quiet. I never hear from them anymore. My mom used to say, oh, I never hear from them, so why should you keep, reaching out? And I'd say, you need to do the reaching out too, Mom. It's not a one-way thing. Don't always expect your nieces and nephews to check on you. You need to check on them as well. And the same applies to us who have constant friendships, the people that always show up. And then some of us weren't raised to speak our pain out loud. Some of us were taught to disappear when we're hurting. And I know many people like that. And many of us are still unlearning that. Even I am unlearning that. When I'm going through some of the toughest times in my life, when I'm treading water, so to speak, that's when I grow very quiet. And I'm fortunate to have a couple of good friends, or a few good friends, that will reach out and say, hey, Nola, what's up? You're very quiet. Is everything all right? Or I'll pick up the phone and they'll say, oh, something is not right. And I have the same relationship with some of my people, right? They say hello and I'm like, oh, darling, please tell me what's up. You're being very quiet and I've grown concerned. If you don't feel like speaking about it now, whenever you're ready, I'm here to listen to you. Even if you tell me the same story 1,000 times, I will still be here to listen. So, if you've noticed someone's been silent, say something. It costs so little to say something, a message, a call, a question, not for gossip, not for performance, but for love. Really, it's important. As we grow older, we all send messages every day. Sometimes I just require a thumbs up. I have a group of friends, and every day We send a message. Sometimes there'll be long responses. Sometimes there'll just be a thumbs up or a heart or a smiling emoji, or if something has touched someone and made them cry. It's just checking in. Just check in with your people. Check in with your loved ones. Because one day it might be you. And silence doesn't always mean peace. Sometimes silence is someone's last thread. Say something. Check on your strong friends. The strong ones, the ones that always come up as strong and seem to bear everything so well, and you always wonder how they manage to pick themselves up again. Some of those are the most sensitive, the most caring, and they too need support and love, and be the friend you wish you had. Seriously, in order to be a friend, or to have a friend, you need to be a friend. And this is with all things in life. This is not a scolding. I just felt led to bring this to your attention. We all need each other. Man cannot survive by being an island. And just a little text message or something funny. If you know a friend that's sick, has been sick for a while, send them those jokes. Send them those funny stories. Stay away from the politics if you can. We have to live. We have to focus on other things. The world is harsh at the moment, and if you can add a little joy to anyone, that would make things so much better. I love to look at animals and how kind they are to each other. We have a dog and a bird, and the bird loves the dog, and the dog loves the bird. But that bird is sassy. Her name is Nikki, and she repeats everything. One of the days I'm going to bring her in here. Today she was looking for lipstick, okay? So if you have a friend that loves lipstick, send her a tube. Something that you think is hot at the moment. And just be kind, and just remember, people, be kind to yourself. As always, I wish you well. And if you found this video helpful or encouraging, please consider subscribing, and share it with someone who may need it. Until the next time, take care, and bye for now.